Good morning. I'm just having my morning cup of coffee, and today I'm going to show you how to make blueberry pancakes. I've already cooked them, so I thought I would start off with a taste test for a change. So they're really good, and they're fluffy, buttery, and most of all homemade. So the store-bought kind aren't any cheaper than homemade, but they have a lot of preservatives in them to keep them fresh in a box for who knows how long. So these are just made at home. They're really easy, they're really delicious, and they're perfect for this kind of weather. So I hope you'll give this a try, and I hope it turns out wonderful for you. Our favorite buttermilk pancakes, we're going to mix everything together in a bowl. First, we have all of our dry ingredients, which is a cup of regular flour, a tablespoon of sugar, a teaspoon of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to put the sugar in now. So everything here is all mixed together. So that's what we're going to do. Start with our dry ingredients. We are going to put in a cup of buttermilk, and I don't have buttermilk, so you can substitute 1 cup of milk with a tablespoon of either vinegar or lemon, and I have a lemon in here. So I'm going to let this sit for just a little bit. And this is, if you don't have buttermilk, you can always substitute it. So I'm going to kind of let that set for a while. In the meantime, we have 1 egg. I'm just doing one recipe for this. I'm not doubling it, I'm just doing a single recipe. So we're going to beat the egg, and then we'll add our buttermilk or our buttermilk substitute to this. You're also going to add either 2 tablespoons of oil, butter, or shortening, and in this case I melted butter. So you're going to put 2 tablespoons of that in. And I usually put like a teaspoon of vanilla. I've always done that. And we can pour our buttermilk in now, or our buttermilk substitute. Just kind of mix everything together. And then you don't need to use a mixer, you can, but I'm just doing this kind of by hand with a whisk. So now I'm adding my flour, sugar, baking soda, baking powder, and it is a half a teaspoon of salt, not a teaspoon. I made a mistake when I said 1 teaspoon. So once you have this incorporated and completely mixed up, we'll go make our pancakes. And I use a iron skillet. I just find it works better to conduct heat and have it evenly distributed with the pancakes, but you can use any kind of pan you want. You want to heat your griddle on like a medium low where you're having steam come out of it, you know it's hot enough. And you want maybe 2 tablespoons of oil. I put a little oil and a little butter in with it so it doesn't burn. And then you're ready to scoop your batter. This is how you want the consistency of your batter. Thick and creamy. When you start to see the bubbles, you need a little more bubbles, and then you'll know it's time to flip it. You can see the other side. I added a little milk because after a little bit your batter can get real thick, so you'll just add like a tablespoon or two of milk.